Okay, we're good. We're live. Are we going? We're live. Okay, so hello everybody. It's Alexander. I haven't been doing these for a while, but as you see from some of my other videos, we have been kind of like getting together, like all the cups issues. So um, I started around April or May of '93. So I do have some ones from '93 here. Wow, I didn't even know I had some of these ones. So here's the earliest ones. I sold some of the ones because they had Dave Eggers in it, so they were like collectibles. So Dave Eggers might still be involved in this one. I should take a look at this one. Oh, so this is like October '93. So Eggers is probably definitely still involved. Kind of looks like, and we definitely like still kind of use some of his design ideas. Yeah, gigantic art and design. I think that's Eggers. And we were on 18th Street. I don't know why we have that address. Okay, so this had interviews with Vollmann. So like when I say in a couple things, I say at the first meeting with Eggers and Brian Benson Stolmar, I said let's do interviews with Vollmann. Earliest one. Then and then I interviewed Mark Liner for the what we got October or November '93, and so by this time I was like kind of doing some good stuff. And then yeah, because those issues I started out with, we had like Don Bahama, and so this is December. Yeah, I can't believe we have some of these earlier ones. So John Chachai, like David Strauss was more. I don't even know if I have that thing was. Maybe that's where Eggers lived. And then in January, this was definitely like I kind of feel like this was the first Latimer issue because wow, like, you have a big guide in the beginning. And they almost, oh man, it's like 3 pages. It's very commercial. Oh, it goes on forever. Wow. Fine and featured. So we do an interview with John Shirley. And John Shirley was a good friend of Latimer. And what else? A review. So I don't know if I did that. I must have did a review here. Let's see. Jamal Awad was in there. D. Strauss. There's some fiction. There's barely anything. I mean, this one's almost like a guide. You know, this is like, and there's a music issue. This is January '94. This is a crossword. So this one's like, you know, Latimer trying to be really super commercial or something. And then we had Darius James and fiction by Jill St. Jacques. So definitely kind of happening there. And I have 2 of those issues. That's pretty good. And Mary Gates, but so by this time I had sent like I would, because we had a couple good interviews with some decent writers. I sent Mary Gaitskill a package, and so she did an interview for this one early on. And this is April '94. Will Alexander interview with Will Alexander. Fiction by Doug Rice. I probably wrote some book reviews for that one. Here's my one with Dennis Cooper. So, like a couple of these issues, like I kind of dominated. Dennis Cooper interview, Nicholson Baker interview, Gilbert Sorrentino interview, which is like the longer ones online. And then let's see. Yeah, so that's July. August. Around this time we went. Yeah, okay, so Carl Ricosi's in here. Fiction by Fetterman. It's getting some color on the page. Here's like the first like fiction and poetry thing. We were gonna do like some kind of Neil Tchaikovsky had like this cafe arts kind of thing, like a kind of a early version of Lit Quake or something, and we were going to be kind of involved with it, or as at least my memory, and then didn't happen. Isn't this okay? So Vollmann's in this one, Genocidas. So like I'm still kind of happening here. And then we had Allen Ginsberg, Bret Easton Ellis. So we're doing pretty good in this first in the '94. So that's I can't believe we have this many issues. And then we always did a Christmas issue. Let me go over there, got a couple of them. A Christmas issue, and Bruce Benderson's in this one. Tom Gunn, Bob Vollmann, Henry Rollins. Just fiction by Mark America. It's a pretty heavy load. And then for the next issue, I wonder what's next over here. So we had what was it? What's this? We had this one was kind of. I don't think we had. This was like a weird idea that we had. It didn't lead to any. Let's see, but this was kind of John Schneider, who's a friend of mine. He just interviewed so. I mean, there's Art Spiegelman. No, I think that maybe the next. I guess the Art Spiegelman wasn't ready, but everybody else. Some of these people, Adrian Tomine, Gabby Gamboa. So, is it in this one? Yeah. So the issue that's missing here, which is the February of '90, so '95. It would have the Art Spiegelman interview. British Invasion book. As I remember, so I'm still contributing that, but I'm trying to let's see. Let me take a look at this one. I was kind of confused because I thought Sukenick was in that. No, Sukenick's in this one. And got a thing by Neely, and I had an interview with Heather Lewis, who's died. Poetry. Let's take a look at it. Arlie Sheehan had a poem in here. That's cool. Yeah, we got it in here, and then Julia Solis is in here. So, cups. For some reason, we were trying. It was kind of in between. It kind of like this. I mean, we were kind of in this weird John Schneider period where we was using cartoons and stuff. So, and then this is the one that you've seen. It's good that I have it because I can kind of look at this interview with Michael Franti. Donald Gross is in here, who has a great YouTube interview with Harold Norris. But is David Trinidad's in this one? Oh, I did interviews at home. I got color. Sometimes we only use color for the first couple pages, or some, maybe like 4 pages, and we had an ad for a reading that I put together. This was kind of experimental. So this is still like the newsprint. All these cups up until April '95 here. And we're missing. Okay, so let's see. Anything before September '93, I'm kind of interested in finding out. And then we after May of '95, which is this, which I don't think we have over here. But and then I'll do another video with the newer. This is all newsprint. It was all printed in San Francisco at Howard Quinn, which is no longer with us. And okay, we're having some difficulties here. More than one, and I don't know what that means. Okay, we're gonna end this, and we're having a lot of problems here.